Katy Perry feels sick to her stomach following the allegations made against her ex-husband, Russell Brand, according to reports. The actor, 48, known as Rusty Rockets, has been accused of rape, sexual assault and emotional abuse by 4 women in a joint investigation by The Times, The Sunday Times and Channel 4's Dispatches, which he vehemently denies. Following the joint investigation, more women have come forward with allegations. Brand said he refuted the claims and insisted the relationships he had had were consensual. Brand was married to fireworks singer Katy, 38, in 2011 before he decided to divorce her, informing the singer of his decision by text on New Year's Eve, according to Katy. The I Kissed a Girl star is now engaged to actor Orlando Bloom, with whom she shares daughter, Daisy Dove. However, the mom of one is said to have been rocked by the allegations made against Brand following their short-lived nuptials. A source said, "This is an absolute nightmare for everyone and Katy feels sick to her stomach. She, Katy, can't believe she was married to someone accused of such horrible things. She fears that marrying Russell was the worst decision she ever made. Katy has moved on with her life, but her first marriage might end up haunting her to the grave. You can imagine how upsetting this has been for her," reports OK! Magazine. The Mirror has contacted Katy's reps for comment. Katy and Brand enjoyed a lavish wedding in India in 2010, which was attended by a host of famous faces, as well as a camel, an elephant and a horse. However, following their split just 14 months later, Katy told Vogue, "He's a very smart man, and I was in love with him when I married him. Let's just say I haven't heard from him since he texted me saying he was divorcing me December 31, 2011. The comments came after a source told The Mirror at the time of the marriage breakdown the couple quickly realized they had nothing in common. Despite the abrupt end to their relationship, sources says Katy's devoutly religious family stayed in contact with the Get Him to the Greek star. They told OK! Katy's parents, showed Russell so much love. They welcomed him into their home and treated him like a son. They kept in touch even after Russell and Kate separated and did their best to counsel him through what was a very difficult time." Brand, who has been married to Scottish blogger Laura Gallagher, 36, since 2017, vehemently denied the allegations made against him in Channel 4's Dispatches documentary on Saturday 16 September and insists all his relationships were absolutely always consensual. He made a statement on YouTube before Dispatches aired, saying, "Now, this isn't the usual type of video we make on this channel where we critique, attack and undermine the news in all its corruption because in this story, I am the news. I've received 2 extremely disturbing letters or a letter and an email. One from a mainstream media TV company, one from a newspaper listing a litany of extremely egregious and aggressive attacks, as well as some pretty stupid stuff like community festivals should be stopped, that I shouldn't be able to attack mainstream media narratives on this channel. But amidst this litany of astonishing rather baroque attacks, often very serious allegations that I absolutely refute. These allegations pertain to the time when I was working in the mainstream, when I was in the newspapers all the time, when I was in the movies. And as I've written about extensively in my books, I was very, very promiscuous. Now, during that time of promiscuity, the relationships I had were absolutely always consensual. I was always transparent about that. Then almost too transparent, and am being transparent about it now as well. And to see that transparency metastasized into something criminal that I absolutely deny makes me question, is there another agenda at play? Particularly when we've seen coordinated media attacks before, like with Joe Rogan, when he dared to take a medicine that the mainstream media didn't approve of, and we saw a spate of headlines from media outlets across the world using the same language. I'm aware that you guys have been saying in the comments for a while, "Watch out, Russell. They're coming from you. You're getting too close to the truth. Russell Brand did not kill himself." I know that a year ago there was a spate of articles. Russell Brand's a conspiracy theorist, Russell Brand's right-wing. I'm aware of news media making phone calls, sending letters to people I know for ages and ages. It's being clear to me, or at least it feels to me like Terry's a serious and concerted agenda to control these kind of spaces and these kind of voices. And I mean, my voice along with your voice. I don't mind them using my books and my stand out to talk about my promiscuous consensual conduct in the past. What I seriously refute are these very, very serious criminal allegations. Also, it's worth mentioning that there are witnesses whose evidence directly contradicts the narrative that these two mainstream media outlets are trying to construct, apparently, in what seems to me to be a coordinated attack. Now, I don't want to get into this any further because of the serious nature of the allegations, but I feel like I'm being attacked and plainly they're working very closely together. We are obviously going to look into this matter cause it's very, very serious. In the meantime, I want you to stay close, stay awake, but more important than any of that, if you can, please stay free. Brand then made another statement on Friday, after the investigations broke, saying, "Hello there you awakening wonders. Obviously, it's been an extraordinary and distressing week and I thank you very much for your support and for questioning the information you've been presented with. By now, you're probably aware that the British government have asked big tech platforms to censor our online content. Some online platforms have complied with that request. What you may not know is that this happens in the context of the Online Safety Bill. This is UK legislation that grants sweeping surveillance and censorship powers and is a law that has already been passed. I also don't imagine that you've heard of the Trusted News Initiative, and now, as often is the case when a word like trusted is used as part of an acronym to describe an unelected body, trust is the last thing you should be offering. The Trusted News Initiative is a collaboration between big tech and legacy media organizations to target, patrol, choke and shut down independent media organizations like this one. We'll be talking about that on our show on Monday on Rumble. Follow Mirror Celebs on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads. If you've been the victim of sexual assault, you can access help and resources via www.rapecrisis.org.uk or calling the National Telephone Helpline on 0808 802 9999.